Hello, everyone. I'm Greg Nibbler, and this is Fox 12 Now. Thank you for joining us. We are live here from the Fox 12 Oregon studios. But previously, I had a chance to speak to some of the key people from A Taste of Ireland, a performance that's going to be coming to town that tells really the history of Ireland through song and dance and a whole lot more. I spoke to associate producer Tyler Watkins and one of the principal dancers, Rochelle Hoffman. Here it is right now. Well, thank you both for being here. We appreciate your time to talk about this, to talk about A Taste of Ireland and just what this all entails. And Rochelle and Tyler joining us for this. And Tyler, I thought maybe I'd start off with you, actually, if you wouldn't mind telling us just a little bit about yourself. And could you give everyone an overview of what A Taste of Ireland is?
Of course. So me personally, I auditioned for A Taste of Ireland in 2017, so well over 8 years ago now, and I danced with the company and then slowly progressed into taking on producer capabilities, so now that's what I do as well. A Taste of Ireland is really exactly what it sounds like. It is genuinely a taste of everything that Ireland has to offer. There's Irish music, dance, everything is live performance, so live musicians and live taps as well. All of that sound that you hear is live. There's also a lot of Irish wit and humour in there as well, so the audience can definitely expect to get a true experience of what Ireland has to offer.
And what is it that drew you to this to begin with, since you've been doing it now for a number of years and moving into a producer role? I mean, there must be something for you that really drew you into it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, A Taste of Ireland is super supportive of individuality, and that was the one thing that made me fall in love with this company and this show. So every night that the dancers we switch around in roles and everything, and also it really celebrates what that individual dancer has to bring to the show. So for me, it was the perfect place for me to experiment as a performer, and it was the funnest show to be a part of because every single night was slightly different. So that's great for the audience as well. Every time that they come, they get a slightly different experience because we're interacting with the crowd. And I love now being in the position that I'm in, seeing people, new cast members and crew discover themselves through being a part of A Taste of Ireland as well.
I mean, and that's great too if it's, talking about that individuality aspect, but also a community as well, it would seem, because if you're in something like this, you're performing with everybody, you're traveling with everybody. I imagine that's kind of, there's a group mentality that comes in there as well.
Yeah, 100%. And a lot of the comments that and the reviews that we get from audience members who watch A Taste of Ireland is that we all look like we're having so much fun, and genuinely, hand on my heart, that is true because we're all so close. We're like a family unit. So I think the fact that our company really celebrates that means that people get to bring their best selves to the stage, and also you're dancing on stage every night with your best friends, and that really shines through. So it makes for a really authentic audience experience as well.
I mean, that's great. Yeah, if you all were just faking it, then eventually that would come through. I would think.
100%.
Well, Rochelle, great to have you on here as well. Can you tell us, a little bit about yourself and how you found A Taste of Ireland?
Yeah, so I've been dancing for over 20 years now, and kind of as soon as I stopped competing, like I had known that I wanted to transfer over into the professional side rather than the competitive side of Irish dance. So kind of once you're done competing, you go on auditioning for different shows, and I saw that A Taste of Ireland was auditioning, casting, and I applied, and then a year later, I got a message from the casting, and here we are today, 2 years later, still doing what I love. So it's really, really nice.
So you applied, and it was a year later that you found out.
Yes, yeah.
That's, so, Oh, go ahead.
No, it's one of those things you keep trying, keep sending in your auditions to different shows, and you never know when something will happen with it. So I'm lucky.
That's great. I mean, and how did it feel, 2 years ago, after all this time of waiting and finding out that you get to be a part of it, like that first time that you performed with the group? What was that feeling like?
Well, it was quite nerve-wracking. Just, remembering everything. Like, you can come in being as prepared as possible, knowing all the steps, but it is so different once you get onto the stage, because you're having to, interact with the audience and the other cast members on stage remember what number line you're supposed to be on. So yeah, it was nerve-wracking, but lots of fun too.
Yeah, I was going to say, going from that competitive side to this professional side where it's, performance, interacting, entertainment with the audience. What was the hardest transition for those two things?
Honestly, probably being expressive, because with that, with performing, you're portraying a character, and you're changing your expression on your face all the time. Just keeping it interesting. Whereas competitive is a little bit more, one-dimensional in that way. So, yeah.
And as a performer, and going back to what Tyler was talking about, there's a group that all travels together and performs together. How has that been? Being a part of an organization in a community like this as you're going from, sometimes city to city.
Sorry, what's it like?
Yeah.
Yeah. You definitely get close with everyone on the tour. Yeah, and as Tyler was saying, we are a big family, kind of traveling around together. But yeah, you make some of your best friends on these tours, because you're on the bus together, you get off the bus in the theater together, so you're just truly together all the time.
Yeah. And I would imagine too, when you're visiting cities, and I gotta ask, have either of you been to Portland before?
I've been once to the airport, but I'm excited to actually explore a little bit. Yeah.
I mean, it's a nice airport, but yeah, there's more to it. But that's great. And Tyler, what about you?
Same. I've been to the airport, but never ventured outside. And it's our first time with the Taste of Ireland here, so we're very excited.
Very cool. Yeah. So you're both going to be here for the first time in Portland, and it's the first time that people are going to get to see this too. So for people walking in, who haven't seen it, what do you think? What should they keep in mind when they're walking in? What should they be thinking about when they walk into a performance of A Taste of Ireland?
It's a good question. I think they just need to keep in mind that they're truly going to experience a journey. Like Rochelle said, there's a lot of different characters, and the story of the show is a very loose history of Ireland. So it starts way back in the formation of Ireland, and then through the Viking era, and then it goes all the way through the Easter Rising, right up until modern day Ireland today. So strap yourselves in, enjoy it, have fun, and it's definitely a journey, that's for sure.
Yes, you're getting the whole history, basically, of Ireland.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And can we let everybody know too, how they can get tickets, how they can learn more just about the performance and the tour in general?
Yeah, so
Sure.
yeah,
You go,
it's,
Rochelle.
sure. Yeah, it's www.atasteofirelandshow.com, so you can get your tickets there.
All right. Anything else that you think is important for people to know?
I don't think so. I think we've covered all of it.
Okay, good. That means we got it all in. All right. Well, thank you both, for having time to talk to us about it, and congratulations just on being a part of something like this, and excited to have this come to Portland and have you two get out of the Portland airport and come see the city as well.
Well, we're looking forward to it. Hopefully we'll see you there.
Yeah, sounds great. All right. Thanks so much.